Many products find themselves grouped together these days under the rather comforting healthy sign of the cow, including margarine. Dairymen would like to see the dividing line much clearer defined between real dairy products and substitutes. Today there are just as many margarine varieties offering as butter, many of them presented more attractively, and there's certainly no confusion in the housewife's mind. Which do you prefer, butter or margarine?
Margarine.
Why?
I think daffodil's beautiful. I think it's much nicer. Some people say it's not as good as butter, but I do. I like it. Of course, the family have butter because they think mum's too, poor or, too tight, they call me.
Margarine seems to have a different taste about it. Can't get the children to eat it at home, and they seem to pick the difference in it.
I reckon they've both got their purposes myself. I like the margarine for cooking better than the butter because I think makes the sponges more fluffy.
I do like butter, but the reason I like the margarine too, you put it in the fridge, it doesn't go hard, you can take it out to minute's notice and use it.
The children would prefer margarine. We put it on the table and they always pass butter over and use margarine instead.
Well, being a new housewife, I've never really tried margarine. I've always been quite happy with butter.
I still reckon you can taste the difference on your bread.
There are 6 manufacturing groups producing margarine in Australia today. Marrickville Margarine is one of the biggest, its huge Sydney factory employing 2,000 men. Margarine producers are making increasing use of vegetable oils, one of the main ones being peanut oil. Other oils from safflower seed and from cottonseed also pour into the production line. And there's a huge demand for copra from New Guinea. 1/3 of New Guinea's total copra crop goes to this one factory for crushing into coconut oil. But the output of this factory, and of other factories too, is limited by state laws. To try and protect the butter industry from competition, quotas are laid down which total only 16,000 tonnes for the whole of Australia. The end process of margarine is the freezing of the blend of oils and milk brine over these rollers. But government restrictions have not succeeded in freezing total production of margarine. This has risen sharply to over 50,000 tonnes, 3 times more than allowed legally. Marrickville has been mainly responsible for this rise. To challenge the legality of the restrictions, Marrickville has been producing 3 times more margarine than allowed. The New South Wales government challenged them, and this month the High Court decided against the company. Marrickville's increase has been centred around the introduction of a brand of polyunsaturated table margarine. This, they claim, reduces the build-up of fat in the arteries and lessens the possibility of heart disease. Butter, they say, consists of saturated fat. Miracle Margarine is selling well, at the same price as butter.